Happy Friday, everyone. Bass here, the final injury report with designations just released for this upcoming Week 7 game, Green Bay Packers versus Washington Commanders. If you guys are new to my channel and you want more Packers news analysis and updates every single day, please consider going down, clicking subscribe, leaving a like on the video, and also turning on post notifications. I appreciate everyone that watches my videos daily. You guys mean the world to me. All right, so without further ado, let's bring up the injury report. And as usual, we see David Bakhtiari up here at the top. And for the second week in a row, he practiced every single day of the week. He was limited Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, just like he was last week. So I'm really hoping this finally means David Bakhtiari will be starting at left tackle and remaining at left tackle throughout the entirety of the game. Last week was a really good sign, considering he only missed, I think, 4 snaps to Yosh Nijman in last game against the Jets. So I think we're finally there. I think we will finally see David Bakhtiari full-time at left tackle now. Next on this list, we do see Randall. Cobb didn't practice all week, didn't expect him to. I expect him to not practice next week as well. He is designated as out for this game. No real surprise there. We'll get a telltale sign next week and probably the one after that when he's going to come back. But as of right now, that ankle injury, he's still seen limping around. I think he didn't have his boot on yesterday or today, but he still did have a significant limp. So obviously that ankle is an issue, but the Packers have not placed him on IR yet, so maybe it's more of that 2 to 3 week injury window. Next, we see Rashan, a full participant every single day this week with a toe injury he picked up last week. Really good sign here. No injury designation going into this game. He'll likely be removed off the entire injury report next week during practice. Next, we see Jake Hansen, who came in for Royce Newman last week. They seemingly benched Royce Newman for Jake Hansen, which I have my whole argument on that, but he got hurt in, I think, 5 plays and injured his bicep. He hasn't practiced all week. He is designated as out. And as I said, the 2 previous videos this week going over the injuries, I do believe he will be placed on IR when the Packers make a move either later today or tomorrow regarding Sammy Watkins or Kylan Hill. They're still unsure whether or not they're going to activate Sammy Watkins before this Sunday matchup. They said he's practiced. He's done everything that they wanted him to in a limited fashion all week during practice. They're just seeing how he reacts with his hamstring injury. So we'll see exactly what happens. I don't think he'll play, but he very well could be activated to this active roster with a swap of someone like Jake Hansen going on IR. Then we see Elgton Jenkins. Nothing to worry about, even though we see did not participate here on Friday. That was a designated rest day for Elgton Jenkins. So limited Wednesday, limited Thursday, did not participate Friday. I said this multiple times this week. I really hope they move Elgton Jenkins back into guard. Bring Yosh Nijman in to right tackle. I sound like a broken record, but I feel like all of us Packers fans want a change, and just to not have Royce Newman out there at right guard, because it has not worked. The right side of the offensive line has been atrocious, and Elgton Jenkins, hasn't been himself either. So when a guy's coming off an ACL injury, 11 months off an ACL, he's clearly going to have a little bit of rust. I would think you'd want to play him at his most comfortable position, which in theory is left guard, so they could do that. I think they'll put him into right guard. I don't know if they want to move John Runyon and Elgton Jenkins at the same time rather than just moving one guy and then bringing in Yosh Nijman. I'm really interested to see if they do that, and I'm really also interested to see how Yosh Nijman would fare at right tackle, because I do believe he can be a good right tackle. Definitely better than what we're putting out there right now through the first 6 weeks. Then we see Mercedes Lewis with his veteran rest on Thursday, full participant obviously Friday, nothing to worry about there as per usual. Aaron Rodgers actually dropped to limited today on Friday, likely just to give him a little bit more rest. He said he was going to take it easy on Saturday, so likely they just gave him limited, say, hey, rest up your thumb a little bit more. He was full participant yesterday, didn't practice on Wednesday, no injury designation. He's obviously going to play. We'll see how much that thumb plays a factor into this game. And then finally, we see Christian Watson didn't participate all week with the hamstring. He is also out. I'm kind of just waiting for the Packers to finally make some roster moves, whether that be putting multiple guys on IR like Watson, Hansen, or even Cobb, bringing multiple guys off IR like Kylan Hill and Sammy Watkins, or even signing someone. I feel like we haven't seen too much this week in terms of transactions when there should have been some, with the multiple guys coming off IR, practicing all week and whatnot. I do believe we'll get a couple moves tomorrow. Then to quickly run through the designations for the Washington Commanders, John Bates, tight end, is questionable. Diami Brown, wide receiver, is out. Tariq Castro-Fields, their cornerback, was placed on IR, so he's obviously out. Sam Cosmi, tackle, questionable. Jahan Dotson, questionable. I saw he was practicing all week, and I saw a clip of him yesterday running a route and basically, ending up limping after the route, and that shows here with a did not participate Friday, so there is a big chance that Jahan Dotson doesn't play in this game. William Jackson, the third cornerback, out. Logan Thomas, tight end, out. Carson Wentz, out. Jonathan Williams, out. So the Commanders are really banged up, a lot more than the Packers, at least. And as a reminder, still giving away this Christian Watson helmet. There are 10 days left to enter in this signed Christian Watson Packers helmet giveaway. To do so, go to pristineauction.com, register using my code BAS. That's pristineauction.com, code BAS. You will also receive a free $10 site credit when signing up with my code. But that about does it for this video. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. And as always, go Pack Go.